I'm yet to see a Tesla semi-truck on the road with my own eyes, and probably you too have not seen it yet. But you have seen many Freightliner Cascadia semi-trucks on the road in your life. So how do they compare? Freightliner Cascadia versus Tesla Semi. According to Elon, Tesla Semi's most striking element is its exceptional efficiency. He confirmed that the fully loaded Tesla Semi claims to be more than twice as efficient as any semi-truck presently on the market, which is insane. So let's compare the most popular semi-truck in America, Freightliner Cascadia semi-truck, to Tesla Semi. Freightliner is likely to appear on any list comparing the finest semi-vehicles for both long-haul and short-haul trucking. It's for a good reason too, since they have a market share of almost 40% and are one of the prettiest trucks for truck drivers in the US. However, the reviews show that the Tesla Semi with a 300-mile range is more than 30% more efficient than the Freightliner. This doesn't come to us as a surprise, though. We know Tesla has worked tirelessly to lower the weight of its current electric truck. They employ structural batteries to minimize total vehicle weight by transforming the battery into a structural component. Tesla will soon make the batteries 10% more efficient than they are now. Here is what else you must know about the Tesla semi-truck right now. The Tesla 500-mile range semi-batteries should weigh about 6 tons or 12,000 pounds. The Tesla 300-mile range semi's batteries should weigh about 6,500 pounds. The weight of the Tesla semi-tractor 300-mile range without the sleeper is 20,500 pounds. The cargo load capacity of the Tesla semi-tractor's 300-mile range should be the same, restricted mainly by federal weight constraints. This indicates that the 300-mile range has a load capacity of 46,000 to 48,000 pounds. The Tesla Semi's 300-mile range requires fewer batteries than a Freightliner e-Cascadia. The e-Cascadia travels 230 miles on 540 kWh of battery power. Despite the massive battery packs, Daimler claims that the 194 kWh battery can be charged from 0 to 100% in 1.5 to 3 hours. If this is true, then truck drivers will be very impressed by this 100%. Even the massive 438 kWh battery is expected to take 2 to 6 hours to completely recharge. If that's shorter, the business says some variations may charge to 80% in around 90 minutes. Tesla uses 1.7 kWh per mile driven under load compared to 2.1 kWh per mile for comparable electric trucks like the Freightliner Cascadia. Tesla will eventually achieve 1.6 kWh per mile and 1.5 kWh per mile. If they opt to be more weight efficient while maintaining the same range, the batteries would be reduced by 10 to 15%. They could eliminate 2,000 pounds of batteries and yet keep the same range. Tesla and other electric vehicle manufacturers will get an additional 2,000 pounds of maximum overall weight. Batteries weighing 900 kWh will weigh less than 6 tons, potentially as little as 5 tons. A 200-gallon gas tank will weigh around 1 ton. Tesla has completed a 500-mile drive in the Semi on a single charge of its 900 kWh battery, which would reflect the truck's top model, which is estimated to retail for between $180,000 and $200,000. A $150,000 variant with a lighter battery may only go 300 miles but carry a greater payload. The maximum range is considered differently by the trucking sector than by the regular EV motorist. In contrast, Volvo's electric VNR has a range of 275 miles, Freightliner's e-Cascadia has a range of 230 miles, and the Nikola TRE has a range of 330 miles. 500 miles is ideal, as it corresponds to the period when drivers must take a 30-minute break after 8 hours of driving, offering a natural opportunity to charge. A 70% charge is expected to take 30 minutes, putting it on par with today's top automobiles. Still, it won't happen at your neighborhood supercharger. When Musk mentioned mega chargers would be able to provide a megawatt of power, 4 times the power delivery of the most potent superchargers deployed today, everyone assumed differently. Still, it all makes sense given the truck's anticipated battery capacity. Megachargers will be installed for trucks to provide significantly more power to their massive batteries. They will also often include huge battery arrays to store renewable energy for later usage, lowering the Semi's running costs even more. Tesla Megachargers is a new kind of charging station with the additional area, voltage, and battery storage to charge large truck batteries indefinitely, while reducing the burden on the local power system. Prototype semis have been spotted setting at superchargers by attaching several charge cables to the truck. However, this is a development workaround rather than a market recommendation. If all other factors were equal, the electric semi would be at a 4-ton disadvantage in terms of maximum cargo. Tesla Semi comes with 2,000 pounds of the standard flatbed carrying capacity. The Tesla Semi's weight must be deducted from the maximum 82,000-pound gross weight of the truck and trailer to determine the total payload the Semi can tow. Every pound that the Semi weighs more than a standard diesel rig is 1 pound less that an operator can move fully loaded. The Tesla Semi was also hauling chains and a log, so the difference may be as little as 1,000 pounds. The Tesla Semi may exceed the standard commercial maximum cargo weight of 46,000 pounds for a 48-foot flatbed trailer, although it might be restricted to 44,500 or 45,000 pounds. This cargo capacity is sufficient for most trucking markets, as other variables such as range are suitable for the use case. According to reports, a Freightliner Cascadia truck has a GVWR, aka Gross Vehicle Weight Rating, of 52,000 pounds. The GVW weight of a vehicle refers to the vehicle's licensed maximum weight as stated on the vehicle's registration certificate. A vehicle's tare weight is the weight of the vehicle when it is empty or without carrying cargo. The 500-mile range Tesla Semi was seen lifting 11 10-foot concrete obstacles, weighing 4,000 pounds. The estimated weight of the Tesla Semi Tare is 38,000 pounds. The Tesla Semi Tractor 500-mile range weight without sleeper is 26,000 pounds if the tractor and trailer Tare weight are 38,000 pounds and the steel 48-foot flatbed weighs 12,000 pounds. Freightliner is the most common diesel semi-truck in the United States, accounting for 40% of the market. Freightliners are known for their aerodynamic efficiency, which helps you save money on gasoline. They're also less expensive and have all the amenities drivers expect from Peterbilts and Kenworths. The Freightliner engine produces 350 to 600 horsepower and up to 2,050 pounds of torque, allowing drivers to transport a wide range of weights. The Freightliner is said to be more fuel efficient than its diesel rivals. Aerodynamic style is nothing new in the large rig industry. Still, the Semi resembles the future Shell Starship more than anything on the road today. Tesla says the Semi seems more like a bullet than a barn wall. A Tesla Semi reportedly costs $17,000 per year to drive 100,000 miles, against $80,000 for any diesel Semi traveling 100,000 miles. Each Semi's motor has the same patented design as those used in Tesla Plaid models. You may chuckle at the 0 to 60 speed of 20 seconds. Still, it's astonishing for a truck that weighs 17 times as much as a Model S Plaid and is designed for efficiency more than performance. The Semi has 3 motors taken from the Model S Plaid, but only one is required to cruise at a constant speed. Tesla claims that the Semi's motors produce so much regen that the truck can reach the bottom of a long hill while still having superb brakes. Tesla is known for its ambitious autopilot and full self-driving technologies. Still, each of these overlapping driver assistance technologies will find a better home in the Semi than in personal vehicles, because professional drivers pay more attention to driving and their vehicle's ability. Commercial drivers are also subjected to much more extensive training than those with a fundamental driver's license, implying that they will learn to fully use Tesla's driver assistance while not over-relying. Tesla has yet to specify which driver aid systems will be accessible on the Semi and how they would vary from those found in other vehicles. The driver's seat is centered rather than offset as in standard vehicles and trucks, allowing superb driver visibility on both sides, and a view ahead from atop the truck's sloping hood rather than behind it. Except for a few federally needed safety buttons, dual 15-inch displays on each side of the steering wheel replace the customary forest of gauges and controls. The centered driver's seat is evocative of the McLaren F1. Tesla claims that the truck's driving dynamics have improved enough to merit such a comparison. The cab is tall enough to allow you to stand. Based on what you saw in the video, which semi-truck has the best potential in the next coming years? Share your thoughts in the comments.